Miss Luann Pygott. We are in my kitchen. We are at my mixer, and we are going to make sour cream pound cake. So we are going to start with 2 sticks of softened butter. Actually, we can just do this first. Now, let me get my, where did I put them? Okay, there. I moved them over here. 2 sticks of butter. I have these little quarter sticks I bought by mistake. So this is a half a stick. My mom likes these because she doesn't use much butter, so that way she can just open up a little quarter of it at a time, but I don't usually use them for anything much but baking, so I don't really need these, but it's what I have, so it still works. They're just wrapped into halves. They really are neat if you only want half a open at a time. So then we're going to mix in 3 cups of sugar. This is my grandmother, Annie Pygott's recipe. I actually don't know where she got it. She's had it for as long as I can remember. I remember her making this when I was a kid. So let's add in 3 cups of sugar. Let me move that over there. Find my cup measure here. So here, this is a measuring cup for 1.5 cups. We'll just do 2 of those. That'll be 3 cups. So there's my sugar. We're gonna have, let's get a knife to level it. This is one of the easiest cakes. It doesn't have a whole lot of ingredients. Very few ingredients, very simple. There's 1.5 cups. Put that in our container. Do it one more time. And it makes you don't need icing for this. It makes a topping on the top of this. It's like a cookie. It's so good. Everybody wants to eat the top of it. It's like a coffee cake. It is so yummy. All right, so let's put these together and mix those up. Mixed in pretty well. Sugar and butter. Ooh, that'd be so good. Ooh. Okay, so then this has 6 eggs, and I've had my eggs out here, warming to be room temperature. Here we go. 1 egg. Piece of the white in there. I'll just get rid of that. There's 1. I'm going to mix that one and then crack another egg while it's mixing. Oh! Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's save him. I've never done that before. Tipped it right upside down. Well, we got most of it in there. Oh, wait a minute. I caught it on my hand, though. Seriously, I've never done that in my life. All right, let's try not to do it again in my life. Not usually, I'm trying to keep it in the camera. I'm not usually this close to the bowl. And there's, what number are we on anyway? I've got the right amount out, so it's the right amount. That's that one. That was 3. 4. Just kind of keep it going, add them in. 5. 1 more. 6 eggs. Let's have 11 eggs. Nice, rich, really rich cake. But not overly sweet because it doesn't have any icing. You don't need it. There we go. Okay, we'll get those all in there. So one of those eggs turned out to be a medium instead of a large. Okay, let's whip that just a little bit more. This tells you to add the wet ingredients and then the dry. Okay, so my next wet ingredient then, this is the order that it's listed in, is a cup of sour cream. I use the good sour cream. I have never tried it with anything other than like the regular. So does it work with low fat, no fat? I have no idea. And I am not going to ruin it trying that. So we're going to have our regular sour cream. Oh, it will be so good. Just put 1 cup of that in there. Just easy to get the 1 cup container. Dump the whole thing in. It doesn't want to come out right now though. Almost came out. Most of it came out. Let's get a spatula. And scrape it out of the little cup here. I've had it sitting out a little bit too to not be ice cold, and usually it slips right out of this container, but since it's not ice cold, apparently it's not going to cooperate. I don't know why nothing's cooperating with me right now, but it is not. Okay, let's mix that in. Okay, let's see how it looks. Oh, not bad. Now at this point, it can look like kind of a little chunky and curdled. Don't worry about it, it won't hurt a thing. Okay. Usually does do that. All right, so then we're gonna add, oh, these paper towels don't want to rip either. We're gonna add 3 cups of flour and a rounded 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. If you've ever heard that ingredient before, it is rounded. So what does that end up being? More like 1/3 of a teaspoon or something. Baking soda. Okay, so let me get my measuring spoons here. 1/4 of a cup, not 1/4 of a cup, 1/4 of a teaspoon. Okay, see it's rounded. I'm gonna sprinkle it around in there. Just a tiny weeny bit more. Okay. And then let's go ahead and mix it. Okay, then we're gonna do 3 cups of flour. So let's do the same thing again with this 1.5 cup thing. Oops. All right, let's take my flour here. And I'm gonna take a whisk. I don't know if you've ever seen me do this, but I found this trick on a cooking show, I think, one time. Instead of having to sift flour, take a whisk and gently stir it, and really what you want to do is unpack the flour. Because flour has a tendency to sit there and just compact, and then it measures too heavy. So then you get a little bit too much flour in it. So you want it like light and airy. So then if you mix it around, it's not packed in there anymore. Then you're going to take, this is 1.5 cups. This is half of what we want. Take your knife and level it off. Okay. Extra up here on the handle somehow. Get off of there. Okay, so there's 1.5 cups. Let's stir that around kind of slow. Get our other cup and a half. Make sure it's still light and airy here. It's actually better if you spoon it in, but I'm not doing it. We don't have to be that perfect. Although, you know, you could be. Get a spoon and lightly put it in the measuring cup. I'm trying just to not pack it. Then we're going to stir it around slowly. Not make a mess if we can help it. And that's it. How simple was that? Oops, I wanted to go the other way, not off. There we go. It'll be kind of thick. But that's perfectly fine. It's supposed to be thick. And we're going to pour it into a tube pan. It's better if you use one of these like this that's flat. This is one that belonged to, I think my mom had, or she did have the one. Maybe she gave it to me. I think I have two of them. One of them was Uncle Carl's, my grandmother's brother, or actually his wife, Aunt Faye's. And then I think I have Mom's too. So I have that. Just a second, let me put this up. Then I have put shortening around it and then sprinkled flour, dumped it out so it's been like greased and floured. And then you're going to just take your batter and dump it in here. It's not really going to dump. You're going to have to scrape it in here. Let me get it down from here. There we go. It's real heavy. So if you pick this up and you think, whoa, that's heavy. Yes, it's heavy. It is heavy. Okay, let me get it all off the beater. Now your oven, you're going to set the oven at 300. So that's a really low oven because it takes this a long time to bake and you don't want the outside to bake real fast or the top. So 300 degrees, and this is actually going to take 90 minutes. So you're going to set the timer for an hour and a half, and it might even take a little bit longer if it's not done. You test it with a cake tester, see if it's done. And then you're going to let it cool, and then you can remove it from the pan. This is one of the few cakes that I actually don't line the pan with wax paper or parchment paper. This one I never have. It's got so much butter in it. Usually don't have a problem with it. Hey, Godiva, what are you doing, girl? Dad's coming in to sniff my feet. Okay, let me put my beater here. And so this is going to be done at midnight, but that's good. I will still be up. Let me find where I put, oh, my spatula or my scraper. And you will see this will not pour hardly at all. It'll ooze. So you're going to take and kind of let it, you're going to have to coax it. See, it'll fall out in chunks and go around the area here. That just went in the hole. Something else I've never had happen. It fell off my scraper. I had a little too full. And it just rolled right into the hole. It's hiding in there now. Oh, that was cute. I really didn't want it to do that because now I have batter on right here and I don't really want batter up there because it'll cook too fast. I mean, it'll rise up to there, but I don't want to start there. Let's see if I can get you off of there. Okay, here we go. Let me find where that went. It's on the counter, I'm sure. All right, so we're going to take and spread it out evenly. because it will not. It probably will in the oven. It'll start melting. But I stirred it evenly, and it's going to rise up out of this pan. My grandmother put on her recipe, or maybe she got it that way. I don't know. It says rises so high. It's so funny. That means it's going to rise up out of the pan. But never fear. It will be perfect. Okay, let me find my little escapee here. Yeah, look. Perfect little dollop. It didn't even hit the sides of the pan. Okay. Get you back up in here. All right, here we go. You are going to stay. Here we go. We got it all around, all of the batter, and we're gonna go in the oven for 90 minutes, and there we are done. Thank you for watching. I hope you try this cake. You will love this. I have not yet found anybody who does not fall in love with this cake. It is so good, so simple, doesn't have a lot of complicated flavors. Sour cream pound cake. So in the oven we go. Let me set my timer. And there we go. I will take a picture of that for you later. And you will wish you had some. But you can have some if you make it. Thank you for joining me. Have a good evening. Bye. Oh, let's see what you said. I wasn't looking at comments. Hello, you love a good pound cake. Oh, it is so good. Oh, yeah, it's my grandmother's recipe. It is a good family recipe. Everybody in the family pretty much can make this and definitely will eat it.